the world leading position of Oxford is in the sort of academic sector, but you know, what's become increasingly clear to me as I've sort of worked with the guys on this sort of project is that also it is you know, one of the world's leading centres on AI applied to drug discovery, but also in translational drug discovery as well. The linking of the medicine, the biomedical research here, I think AI technologies are going to deliver for us in the future. This linking of different data types directly to the patient.
My impression of the student was the first cohort brilliant, and in fact that's what brought me back, and it was such a pleasure. This cohort again didn't disappoint. They are as brilliant as the last years, very curious, very inquisitive, not afraid of ask questions, and you can see the spark in their eyes. Smart, intelligent people ready to help us change the future.
Many aspects of what I've just been describing, in particular some of the differences between the HIF1 and the HIF2, many of those targets that I described, 1,000 different.
And we were all impressed, all the lecturers and tutors were impressed by the very high quality of the students.
For the students, the great advantage is to see how we do research in Oxford, to understand the strategy, and to understand how we address the questions, how the tool we use, the tools we have in our hands, and the complexity also of the biology behind the disease.
I has been lagging behind in research in that it was tremendously successful in imaging, right? So we all know that in the daily basis the images can be read easily by computers, developed and interpreted.
Completely engaged and asked really wonderful questions, so really impressed, yeah.
Engaged in the topic and followed the talk very well. I got really good questions in between and afterwards, and we had very nice discussions during the presentation.
They come very well prepared with very good background in genetics and biochemistry, and I see them being very interested on the use of neural networks and the very recent papers on the application of neural networks to the biological background that they have.
The students asked a lot of questions. I enjoyed the interactions with the students. As I said in the lecture, the drug discovery process is very hard. It's not easy to do. And artificial intelligence or machine learning algorithms have actually shown some successes.
Even if it's AI of course is the next step and would be the future, and would be interesting to use to go in that way or in that direction. So I think what the students need to learn is that they have to be good at computation, but not only that, they have to understand the disease as well.
Yeah, I think this program is really, really good. I chatted with some students during the lunchtime. All of them are very positive about this course, and students are the future.
It was fascinating to give a lecture today to the students. I really enjoyed talking to them. They come from a different perspective from the work I generally do in terms of machine learning, and really made me think about how it related to chemistry and how they might use my work in real life.
Oh, I think it's great because I think the students get the opportunity to get real-world experience of what it's actually like to run clinical trials and design studies and use targeted therapies in cancer populations.
My impressions of the programme itself is that it's been hugely rewarding for my colleagues here at Oxford and hopefully for our colleagues in Saudi Arabia as well.